Robotics are now used for hip and knee replacement surgery, making recovery and outcomes much better for patients. Joining us now is Dr. Fabio Orozco of Orozco Orthopedics. This really does make a difference for patients, doesn't it?
Thank you, Robin. Yes, it's unbelievable, but this newer technology makes surgery significantly more precise than traditional hip and knee replacements.
What makes it so much more precise?
Well, we're able to utilize 3D CT scans to give us a lot of information ahead of time. So even before we make any incisions, we're able to know the size of the patient hip or knee, and we're able to measure very important things that we do in order to optimize the outcome.
How does this make a difference for patients?
With the use of robotics, there is less invasive surgery that is necessary. Without cutting muscles and tendons, the patients can do significantly better in a short term. And then in terms of durability of these implants, with the ability to do this so precisely with robotics, these implants should last longer.
That means that younger patients can now get replacement surgery, correct?
That's exactly right. And, those days of hip and knee replacements only being done for older people are no longer here.
Where can people learn more?
They're more than welcome to look at my website at Orozco Orthopedics.
All right. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Fabio Orozco, orthopedic surgeon with Orozco Orthopedics. And you are living well on Light 96.9. Good morning and welcome to Living Well with Robin Stoloff, empowering you to live a healthier life. As we head into the summer season, fresh fruit is everywhere, and those sweet, juicy bites are hard to resist. But different types of fruit affect our blood sugar in different ways. The glycemic index, or GI, measures how quickly a certain food raises our blood sugar. Keeping our blood sugar stable helps us to avoid cravings and energy crashes. Fruits such as blueberries, apples, oranges, strawberries, and cherries are low on the GI, meaning they digest slowly and provide a steady release of energy, great for keeping blood sugar levels stable. On the flip side, fruits such as ripe bananas, pineapples, and my favorite watermelon rank higher on the glycemic index, which means they can cause a quicker spike in blood sugar. And then there are fruits such as lemons, limes, and avocados, naturally low in sugar and perfect for those watching their intake. So while fresh fruit is always a smart, healthy snack, it helps to mix and match to balance your diet. Learn more about it on the health page at WFPG.com, on our app, or visit our Facebook page. Lots more coming up today, so keep it right here on Light 96.9. You might have heard the saying, happy spouse, happy house. Or as we say in my family, when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. But research from UC Davis shows it's more than just a joke. When our partner's in a good mood, we're more likely to feel happier. Not sure we needed a study for that, but it goes a little deeper. Researchers found positive emotions in our significant other can actually lower our stress hormone levels, even if we're not feeling our best. Couples in long-term, satisfying relationships have the strongest link between their partner's happiness and their own reduced stress. That emotional connection can even support healthier aging. So go for that walk, dance, hug, or get a little silly. Sharing even small moments of joy doesn't just make us happier, it can also make us healthier. Living Well with Robin Stoloff is powered in part by Atlanticare. From routine checkups to advanced specialty services such as the Center for Weight Loss and robotic-assisted surgery, Atlanticare provides care throughout South Jersey, keeping your family healthy every step of the way. Visit Atlanticare.org. Help a great cause benefiting children in foster care at CASA's Go Blue event tomorrow evening at Linwood Country Club. Here to tell us more about it is Brad Zabolinsky. He's their outreach and recruitment manager. This is such a fabulous organization. Tell us what CASA stands for and what you do.
Thanks, Robin. CASA is Court-Appointed Special Advocates for Children. It's a national nonprofit helping children in foster care, and we serve Atlantic County, Cape May County, and Camden County. And it's a great organization helping children in foster care.
It is a fantastic organization helping to represent these children who really need our support. You and your wife had been foster parents for years, and you actually adopted 3 children. So that is just amazing. And that's what led you to get involved in CASA. I've spoken with many volunteers from CASA, and they all say they get more out of it than the children. So I'm sure if someone's interested, they can certainly contact you on your website. But tell us more about the event tomorrow night.
We have the golf tournament going on all day. It's actually sold out, which is a great problem to have. And then the party starts at 6:30 and goes till 9 p.m. That's the Go Blue party. We have live music, food, cash bar, carnival games, a raffle, and auction.
A fun time for a great cause. I will be there tomorrow night, along with our Feel Good Morning Show host, Eddie Davis. So again, where is it? And where can people learn more or get a ticket?
Yes, well, it's at the Linwood Country Club, and you can visit our website, CASAACC.org, to learn more.
All right. Thanks so much. A really fabulous cause with some excellent, wonderful people. So thank you for joining us and sharing this with us. Brad Zabolinsky of CASA. And you are living well with Robin Stoloff. The warmer weather and longer days gives us the opportunity to spend more time outdoors, whether you're grilling, gardening, or just soaking up some sunshine. So here's a simple challenge. Get outside and move your body for 30 minutes most days of the week. So that's at least every other day, about 5 days a week. It doesn't mean hitting the gym or training for a marathon. Just find ways to move that feel good and fit your lifestyle. Maybe it's a leisurely walk after dinner, pulling weeds in your garden, tossing a ball with the kids, or dancing barefoot on the patio. The goal is to move more, sit less, and enjoy the sunshine and outdoors. So start with the next 30 days, and once you get in the groove, chances are you will keep on going. Living Well on Light 96.9. Robotics are now used for hip and knee replacement surgery, making recovery and outcomes much better for patients. Joining us now is Dr. Fabio Orozco of Orozco Orthopedics. This really does make a difference for patients, doesn't it?
Thank you, Robin. Yes, it's unbelievable, but this newer technology makes surgery significantly more precise than traditional hip and knee replacements.
What makes it so much more precise?
Well, we're able to utilize 3D CT scans to give us a lot of information ahead of time. So even before we make any incisions, we're able to know the size of the patient hip or knee, and we're able to measure very important things that we do in order to optimize the outcome.
How does this make a difference for patients?
With the use of robotics, there is less invasive surgery that is necessary. Without cutting muscles and tendons, the patients can do significantly better in a short term. And then in terms of durability of these implants, with the ability to do this so precisely with robotics, these implants should last longer.
That means that younger patients can now get replacement surgery, correct?
That's exactly right. And those days of hip and knee replacements only being done for older people are no longer here.
Where can people learn more?
They're more than welcome to look at my website at Orozco Orthopedics.
All right. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Fabio Orozco, orthopedic surgeon with Orozco Orthopedics. And that does it for me today. For an encore recording of this and previous shows, check out my podcast wherever you listen, or watch the video of my conversations with my guests on my YouTube channel, Living Well with Robin Stoloff. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram for bite-sized tips to help you learn more and live better. Thanks for being with me today for Living Well with Robin Stoloff, empowering you to live a healthier life. Join me again next Sunday morning at 10. Until then, keep living well. As we spend more and more time outdoors, it's important for us to protect our skin from the sun. Not only do ultraviolet rays damage our skin and cause premature aging, they also make us more susceptible to skin cancer, the most common type of cancer. So how much do you know about skin cancer? Here's a quick quiz. True or false? We can only get skin cancer on areas that are exposed to the sun, right? Actually, no. Skin cancer can form on almost any part of the body. Tanning beds are much safer than the sun. Is that one true? Well, no again. They can be just as damaging. How about this one? We should get a base tan to protect ourselves from skin cancer. Also false. And one more. A common sign of skin cancer is changes to marks or moles on our body. This one is true. If you notice anything different, it's important to get it checked right away. If skin cancer is found in its earliest stages, treatment is usually very successful. We sort fact from fiction on my blog, 5 of the most common skin cancer myths busted. Check it out on the health page at WFPG.com or just click health on the drop down of our app. Living Well with Robin Stoloff, powered in part by the ACUA's Valet Collection Service, which makes summer living easier for Brigantine, Margate, Longport, and Ventnor residents. Their crews will place your containers on the curb and return them to your home. Sign up for the affordable service at acua.com/valet. Sarcopenia is a big word that simply means loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. But there's a lot we can do to slow it down. Here with more is Angela Beyer, personal trainer, fitness coach, and former all-natural Miss Universe bodybuilding champion. Angela, thanks for being here. You obviously know a lot about this. Sarcopenia actually starts much earlier than people might think.
Actually, sarcopenia or muscle loss starts in our 30s, believe it or not. And we lose about 1% per year, which doesn't sound a lot. But when you get to your 60s or 70s, it actually is a lot. And that interferes or causes a lot of problems. The muscle is the organ of longevity. It communicates with almost everything in your body, meaning your metabolism, your bones. If you don't have strong muscle, you're not having strong bones. So osteoporosis is one of the side effects, and we are treating osteoporosis, but not the sarcopenia, the muscle loss. Also, it regulates your hormones. It's very, very important, especially for women in menopause. If you don't have healthy muscle, this gets all out of whack.
So how do we slow down sarcopenia?
When you start lifting heavy weights, that's when you create quality muscle tissue. And I'm talking about heavy lifting weights. So don't be shy and grab some dumbbells and go to the gym and lift, or you could do it at home. But important is that you do it on a daily basis. And what you want to create is a healthy tissue, meaning this muscle should look like, this is maybe extreme, like a filet steak, not like a marbled, fatty piece of meat. You want the filet steak.
We want the filet. I love it. So you work with people online. Where can they reach you?
They can find me on Instagram or on Facebook under Health Coach Angela. And I also do free challenges every month where I help women to reset their metabolism and build some quality muscle.
Former all-natural Miss Universe bodybuilding champion Angela Beyer, thanks so much for joining me. And that wraps it up for me today. Don't forget to check out my podcast wherever you listen to your podcast, or watch the video of my conversations with my guests on my YouTube channel, Living Well with Robin Stoloff. I talk with experts on health, fitness, nutrition, and so much more, plus everyday people who've triumphed over tragedy. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram for bite-sized tips to help you learn more and live better. Thanks so much for being with me today for Living Well with Robin Stoloff, empowering you to live a healthier life. Hope you'll join me again next Sunday morning at 10. Until then, keep living well.